Alpine's Hemp Company. Gummies, seltzers, syrups, and more. Treat yourself to the best.
The individuals depicted have been arrested but not convicted at the time of story postings. This information does not infer or imply guilt of any actions or activity other than their arrest. We make no warranty or guarantee as to the accuracy of this data.
The WHKY News continues now with today's crime report. I'm Ralph Mangum. With details on a prison sentence in a case involving a fatal crash, here's WHKY's Rob Eastwood.
The defendant in this case was charged in connection to a fatal crash in Catawba County last year. The victim in this case is an Alexander County resident. During the court session earlier this week, the parents of the victim spoke and expressed forgiveness. 31-year-old Stephanie Leanne Harris of Hickory was sentenced to 6 to 8 years in prison after she entered a guilty plea to felony death by vehicle, driving while impaired, and driving while license revoked. That plea was entered during Catawba County Superior Court on Tuesday. The victim in this case is 19-year-old Coble Hartman of Taylorsville. Hartman was riding a motorcycle along US 70 in Hickory on April 13th of last year when Harris made a left turn into his path at 11:37 p.m. The victim was taken to Catawba Valley Medical Center where he died as a result of his injuries. During a field sobriety test, Harris blew a .16 on the intoxilizer. The victim's father and mother addressed the court and the defendant. Jeff Hartman noted that he chose to love and forgive because that was what his son would have wanted, saying, quote, "He was the best of us," end quote. Carol Hartman said she wanted Harris to come away from the tragedy as, quote, "kinder, softer, and lighter," end quote, adding that her son would be the first to tell the defendant that things would be okay. The Hickory Police Department investigated this case. Reporting from the Catawba County Justice Center in Newton, I'm Rob Eastwood, WHKY News.
Thank you, Rob. The Hartmans are good people, and that is such a heartbreaking situation. Arianna Mack has news involving a local police chief.
That's correct, Ralph. A local police official has been indicted in connection to his investigation in a cold murder case. According to our news partner WACB, Brookford Police Chief Willie Armstrong turned himself in to authorities in Catawba County Wednesday afternoon after a grand jury indicted him on charges accusing him of destroying evidence in a criminal case. Armstrong is charged with felony altering, stealing, or destroying criminal evidence and misdemeanor willful failure to discharge his duties. According to our news partner, grand jury indictments say Armstrong failed to preserve evidence in an audio recording he's accused of making in the more than 30-year-old cold case homicide of Dee Dee Dawkins. The 13-year-old's body was found along the Henry Fork River in Brookford in 1992. According to the published report, Armstrong said he believes the investigation by the State Bureau of Investigation is politically motivated and that agents executed the search warrant shortly after he announced plans to run for sheriff of Catawba County. Armstrong, who is not listed as an inmate in Catawba County, has been placed on paid administrative leave. He was scheduled to appear in Superior Court May 8th in Newton. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY News.
Thank you, Arianna. That's all we have time for on today's Crime Report. Thank you for joining us. For WHKY, I'm Ralph Mangum, reminding you to keep it clean and keep it legal.